What's up, bud? It's Rob. This is Apparel Success. And in this video here, what I want to talk to you about is how your inputs determine your outputs, and how the more time that you invest into consuming quality information, the more it's going to have a massive impact on your ability to get results. And so I want to talk to you about how I go about acquiring new knowledge, new information that I can apply to my business. And I hope that it gives you some insights into how you can do the same for yours. Lots of entrepreneurs struggle with designs, and if you're one of them and you need help, then I really recommend that you try out Design Crowd. You post a project on Design Crowd, amazing designers from all around the world are going to compete for your project. You choose the winner, then you get that design plus revisions. This is the best-selling design on my website, and I got the design made through Design Crowd. If you're interested, head over to designcrowd.com/apparel to learn about the special offer that I have for you where you can save up to $100, or simply use the discount code apparel when you post a project on Design Crowd. All right, so in the past 20 years, there's been a true revolution in the way that information is exchanged across the world. And just like we moved through the agricultural revolution to the industrial revolution, we're in the information revolution right now. We're literally currently in it. And all of this is so new, but I don't think that a lot of people know how to utilize it correctly. And so what you have are a lot of people who spend their time still watching, Netflix the majority of their time, and listening to music when, say, they go on walks or on jogs or in their spare time. And they don't really realize the value that is in the information that's accessible to them online by a click of a few buttons. And so if you're one of the people who spends your time, say, searching YouTube for information like this, or, listening to podcasts on business advice, you now, only within the past 20 years, have such an advantage and an ability to gain more knowledge than you could have ever gained at any other point in the history of time, just by investing your own time into learning those things. What the internet's really done and exposed a lot of people to is almost an existential crisis, where they say, here's all of the information that you'd ever need, and it's up to you if you want to invest the time into learning it. And what a lot of people are doing is they're saying, that's useless stuff. You can't really learn anything from the internet anyways. I'm just going to spend my time, watching cat videos or, watching Netflix and things like that. And they don't realize that you can go on YouTube and watch, a video of millionaires giving you all of their secrets and exactly how to do that. You can continuously consume that for hours and hours on end, almost infinitely, to the point where you think exactly like them and you have all of the right mindset so that you can attain those things yourself. People don't see the value in the internet that way. And it's kind of fascinating to me. I realize I'm probably preaching to the choir here, because I'm talking to somebody who likely found this YouTube channel by doing exactly the thing that I'm trying to teach you how to do. But I really wanted to, talk to you and sort of solidify into you that you are a different type of human being if you're searching up videos like this, and if you're constantly trying to acquire information on how to better yourself and grow your business, because there are so few people in the scheme of things that are really utilizing the internet in the right amount of ways. Every single thing that I've learned about how to run my own business and how to grow my own life, and all of the things that I share with you here, are from other people teaching me these things. It's not like I'm smart enough just here alone to think up all of these things on my own and come up with all these universal principles of life. I obviously learned them from people who have already gone through the fire and learned all these things themselves, because obviously that's the most efficient way to do it. And not only are you learning from people who have done it in this generation, but you're also learning from people who you're also learning information that has been passed down from generation to generation. And it's these really deeply embedded truths that are just sitting there waiting for you to sort of uncover them. And the internet has made that all accessible. In the exact same way that what you decide to eat will determine how healthy you are and how physically fit you are, it's the exact same thing when it comes to your level of knowledge. The things that you decide to spend your time consuming, the types of thoughts, the types of ideas, is exactly how smart and how able you're going to be and competent you're going to be when it comes to your ability to produce results inside of your own business. And it's also true, this input-output idea, when it comes to your business itself. If you're inputting into your business, a lot of care, say a lot of money, if you're investing into your business, if you're investing a lot of time and it's quality time, then that's going to produce quality outputs. If you're just kind of being lazy with it, you're not spending a lot of time working on your business, and you're sacrificing a lot of the things that you should be doing, then you're not going to be able to get really good outputs. So the point is that don't feel weird about consuming a lot of information in podcasts. Don't feel weird about hopping on YouTube and just being almost obsessive compulsive about learning new information about all this stuff. This is what's setting you apart from the people who aren't doing that, and it's what's also going to set your results apart. I love music. I'm like absolutely huge into music. I grew up playing drums, and every single morning when I go on a walk, I don't listen to music as much as I want to. I listen to podcasts to consume even more information. I listen to, audio of YouTube videos, just consuming and learning. I listen to audiobooks because I know that, there's only so much I can get when it comes to advancing my life from listening to music. I mean, every now and then it's probably good because it helps me relax and take a little break. But other than that, the thing that's really going to help me move my business forward, move my life forward exponentially, isn't by listening to another song. It's by spending that time listening to information that's going to help out my business. As a budding entrepreneur, somebody who's considering this and really wants to do something with their life, down this road, down the unbeaten path, it can feel very lonely, and you can start to question yourself, am I doing the right things? And I really hope that this video made you feel like you're doing the right things, and that there's somebody on your side who understands that what you're doing, even though it's different from what the majority of your friends are doing, is actually very beneficial and it's very good for you. And sometimes you just need to hear that from somebody who's doing it themselves. And so I really hope that this video kind of just got you fired up to just keep consuming quality content, keep consuming good information, keep putting good things in, because when you put good things in, good things come out. When it comes to the type of content that I really recommend you spend your time consuming, I think that there's a bit of an addiction people have to trying to consume content that's based on those little nuanced ideas, the little differences, something that you've never heard before. And as cool as those things are to learn in the moment, I think that what's actually most important, especially at the beginning phase of your entrepreneurial career, is that you just hammer in the fundamental principles. And so there's podcasts that I've listened to that did such a good job at doing this for me that I've literally gone back and listened to them again and again. And I just keep listening to them over and over again to really hammer in those just key ideas that I need to understand. And I think that by doing that, it solidified it into me so much that now it's just become really a part of who I am and the way that I think and the way that I process the world. I think one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this is because this personality trait of mine that, I've been doing for, let's say, the past 7 or 8 years, just consuming content, podcasts, YouTube videos, audiobooks over and over and over again over 8 years, is the single most valuable thing that I've ever done, because it's what's allowed me to quit my job and become a full-time entrepreneur here and do what I love to do without having to go to work every day. And so, I thought it was worth making a video on this, and it's just kind of weird that people don't talk about it or teach you, what's important and what to be learning and how to be learning it. And it's right there in front of you. It's just literally about how you decide to invest your time. So the next time that you're sort of sitting in front of the TV watching Netflix, just realize that there's an opportunity cost there, because every single second that you're spending watching that Netflix show, you could be consuming a piece of content that sparks an idea that creates, millions of dollars inside of your business. And I mean, obviously there are times for entertainment, there's times for leisure, and you definitely have to take time for yourself. At the same time though, I mean, if you're getting out of control with that and that's all that you're doing, and the majority of your time is spent just consuming content like that, then you're definitely wasting potential time learning more things that could advance your clothing brand and any of your other businesses exponentially. I hope that the inputs in this video that you got are going to create better outputs for you in your life. And if you got a lot of value out of this video, please hit the like button for me. It helps me get these videos out there, and let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you haven't already, check out my free clothing brand marketing masterclass. All you have to do to get access is go to apparelsuccess.com/masterclass, and you can watch the whole thing for free. And if you've made it to this point in the video, I want to tell you about the closed Facebook group that we have for Apparel Success. There's a link in the description. Follow that link, join us in the group, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.